TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
What's up, fam? This is Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year, we gave away several PS4s and games. So this year, we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it that goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket to up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It also benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating and much love. Big ups to you.
You're listening to the Pelicans postgame report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
An ugly win for us. You know, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well. We got off to a slow start, like you mentioned, but we grinded with our defense, and our defense created offense for us. It's what we talked about. Is our mentality at home, no matter who we play, just setting the tone for what type of team we want to be.
In our post-game interview, Trey shared with us that you were the one that lit the spark and told him, you got to give more energy. I got to have more out of you. Would you mind going a little deeper, sharing what you said to the team?
Yeah, I just thought he was a little hesitant. Trey himself, our team, we were hesitant. And I told the guys, look, we're getting open looks. We're just missing them. But the one thing we can't do is stop, be hesitant. We got to go with force and pace. And the guys really responded well.
Along the defensive line there, Coach, you want to build an identity with this team, and it has to be pleasing for you to know that when the shots are not falling, and they were not, that you were able to get back into it defensively, and that eventually got the offense going. Yeah, that's huge for us. We have to be a team that can win ugly games. And look, it's preseason, so we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but it's very pleasing to see our guys respond the way they did. And I thought even in Minnesota, the last half of that game was momentum for us. So the last half of that game, we had a really good practice. And then tonight, just seeing everything transfer over to the game. You were able to hold on to the ball as well, just 10 turnovers. So you did a really good job there. You forced the 15 turnovers. But I want to ask about Jonas Valanciunas and what his presence will mean to this team this year, because not only is he a physical threat inside, but his passing ability is key. Yeah, Gav. Jonas is a monster, and he's scary to play against him. He can shoot the ball from three. Obviously, we see that he's a post threat, his passing ability. And what I like about him is he just brings a toughness and just a mean streak that we need with this young group.
And just staying on Jonas real quick, I mean, just seeing a guy who's been in the league for a long time just get that up for a preseason game, is that cool to see? Just, you know, he's that energy level. Yeah, he's a competitor. No matter what we're doing, Jonas, he gets in there and he just mixes it up. Look, he got 2 technicals in preseason and got kicked out, so I haven't seen that before. And I'm not paying his fine, but
I don't mind the fact that he's trying to set the tone early.
Yeah, and just the other thing for me was 28 assists. I know the starting offense, probably wasn't the way you wanted, but you guys got it rolling a little bit there. Just what do you think about the offense in the third and fourth quarter there?
Well, as I mentioned before, our ability to guard dictated our offense tonight, and we have to have games like that. But I'm proud of the way that we moved the ball, 0.5, we attacked the paint, we kicked it out, and guys are unselfish. That's what it's about. Everybody is involved. Everybody wants to touch the basketball. It's a free-flowing offense right now, and we just have to continue to build on tonight's win.
Yeah, you talked about Trey already a little bit. I mean, second straight game for him with 6 3-pointers. What's it like seeing a rookie, so comfortable already in his role and the way he's shooting the ball?
It's pleasing. I'm more proud of the fact that when I do get on him, he responds well and he gets down and he guards. That opens up things. And like I told him during the game, the ball finds energy. And I thought he was a little hesitant to start the game, and then he picked it up. And he's able to make shots. We want our guys firing the ball up and they're open. That's going to be huge for us.
Speaking of energy, Kyra, when he came in, I know it's a crowded a little bit back there in the backcourt, but what did you like from what you saw from him tonight?
He's just doing what he needs to do. He's coming in, he's picking up full, he's causing havoc, he's bringing energy, and he's just making the right play. That's what we want from Kyra. He can score the basketball, so we want to open the floor up for him and allow him to have opportunities to get downhill and use his speed. I think that's where he's best.
Hey, Coach. How did you like playing in front of the home crowd here tonight?
I love it. It just brings back old memories, being in this arena, the fans, the people, the culture, the community is one of my favorite places in the world to be. And I can't wait till we get going and get started and see this arena filled with folks here in New Orleans. It's going to be cool.
Coach, through 2 games, Nikhil and Trey have been your most effective offensive players. Have you considered at all their performances, and perhaps will it affect their minutes going forward, and possibly even you'll make changes to the rotation?
Well, right now, everything counts. That's one of our mottos, is that everything counts. Our practice, our film sessions, preseason games, and those 2 guys are just playing with a ton of energy, and their conditioning is at a high level. Yeah, it's gonna affect the way we go into games and rotations, and that's what we want. We want it to be competitive. But all of our guys, everybody that comes in, they're contributing, and that's what we need to be successful this season.
Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Coach Willie Green breaking it down, fam, and saying all the right things and have this team playing really inspired basketball, excuse me. This was a good affair. I was covering football, talking about the Saints while I was watching the game, man, and I was really impressed. The Pelicans got down, then ultimately got back in this game. And like NAW, my goodness, him and TM3, these guys are they're special. The energy of the team, everything, man. For all things Pelicans, you're now tuned into the Pelican post-game report. I'm Big Q chiming in on this very happy stream. The Pelicans, PPR Pelicans topped the Magic 104-86 for the first win of the season, handing DC's cousin, Cole Anthony, L to go along with it. So DC, welcome in, bro. Let's talk about that. What you think about
man?
that?
Man, I feel safe, bro. I feel safe, bro, because I got a trigger man. You know what I'm saying? Got a shooter everywhere with me, dog, as far as the Pel. So I'm loving what I saw, man. And for the fact that we opened up the first quarter, Q, and shot 17%. We shot 17% the first quarter and won this game by 20 points.
Yes, indeed.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But NAW and Trigger Trey, Trigger Man, TM3, whatever you want to call him, bro. Man, he make it look too easy, bro. And NAW just make hard, impossible stuff look like he can't miss. So it's like you got 2 guys on the opposite end of the spectrum, bro. Lighten it up, man. And I don't know which one to be more impressed with, to be honest with you, Q. Like I'm equally like overjoyed or impressed with both of them. I like Devontae Graham, and I know I was saying I want to be the starter. I'm starting to wonder what it's gonna look like with both of them starting. Man, start both of them with Zion and Brandon Ingram. One of them go out the game first and come back with the second unit.
Well, thank you, VB, Saints Pale Lady.
Thank you, baby.
Super chat. Much love to you, my friend. Appreciate you for that. Much love. Nola Danky. What's up, brother Nola? Appreciate you. He says, where's happening? What's happening, fam? Appreciate you as well. Much love. And of course, Martin. What's up, Martin? Thank you, my friend. Who that to you? Much love. And go Pelicans to Martin McDonald with the super chat. So appreciate the family members for your kindness as well. And welcome all of the Pelican faithful to the Pelican post-game report. And this one, family, listen, Pelicans got it cooking tonight, man. Very good win for the Pelicans, 104-86. They came, boy, and that came into that second half and just turned it on, especially in that fourth quarter, putting up the highest total of the game. Well, second total, they had 34 in the second, but they closed out the game with 32 points. Very special win by the Pelicans. Let's get into the team statistics, family, on this one. Really good game, man. And these young guys, and like one of the family members said in the chat, this team is going to be a problem. I have to agree with you on that. All right, let's get into it. 37 of 96 for the Pelicans tonight for 38.5%. Shooting from the field, the Orlando Magic with 31 of 86 for 36% flat. Three-pointer, 11 of 34 from downtown for 32.4. The Pelicans, get this, family, 18 of 35 for over 50%, 51.4 to be precise.
What's that?
18 3-pointers by the Pelicans tonight. 18 3-pointers by the Pelicans tonight. 18 out of 35.
Say it one more time, Q. I don't think they heard you.
18 for 35.
And what the percentage was on that?
51.4%. The Pelicans lit them up.
This the Pelicans, right? Not like the Utah Jazz or nothing. This the Pelicans, right?
This is the Pelicans indeed, my friend. The Pelicans took them apart in this one, man, with the shooting 18 of 35 from the Pels in the game. And, of course, from the free throw line, you see they were 13 of 14. A Magic shot pretty well, almost 93%. Pelicans 12 of 17, 70.6. But that don't matter when you're shooting 51.4% from downtown. Rebounds 53 to 47 advantage. Pelicans in that matchup, they had 14 offensive, 39 defensive versus what the Magic were doing. They were circulating the ball, like Coach Willie said. 28 assists by the Pelicans versus 19. Circle of love. 8 steals versus 4 steals. Pelicans advantage. 8 blocks versus 4. Magic advantage there. 16 turnovers by the Magic. The Pelicans held their turnovers to only 10 tonight. Very well done. 18 fast break points versus the 9. They were 36-30 on the points in the paint. And, of course, the largest lead they shared was 18 points in the matchup. So the Pelicans were down a little bit. Then they took off, and there was no stopping them from that point moving forward. So, DC, before we jump to the individual statistics, let's see what your analysis, what you think about the team statistics. Obviously, 18 3-pointers that the team shot from downtown has to stick out to you, in the fact that they turned only over the ball only 10 times in the game. What are you looking at?
I was crying, Q. This is beautiful. This is a love affair going on. Yes, circle of love. I can't believe it. The Pelicans have shot 50% from 3-point line, Q.
51.4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't cheat them out that 1.4. I can't, bro. This is amazing. I know it's one game, but I mean, have they ever done this? Ever? And just looking at that, if we could shoot anywhere near close to that, I understand we shot 38% from the field and we was missing a lot of stuff at the rim. But we got Zion. Zion shoots like 60% field goal percentage. You got Valanciunas, and we have a team that has the ability on a very hot shooting night, obviously, to shoot 50% from the 3-point line.
I know, bro.
And they said we not gonna compete to win our division. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a shocker, bro. So obviously, the stat of the night that was for me was that 51%, man. That's crazy. And them shooting that, understanding that they shot 17% in the first quarter, man. Like,
I know.
Just watching that first quarter, old games, Pelicans of last year, that might have been it, bro. They were just folded on this preseason game, and unless Zion was playing or something, maybe we would have got back in there. But you wouldn't have seen much, man. But they fought, they got it going. On the spark of NAW and Trigger Trey closed them out. You know what I mean? The Trigger Man, and Herb Jones. He definitely did his thing out there, man. That energy that he brings is just amazing to the defensive side of the ball, as well as the offense, man. Even saw some great plays by Josh Hart, Kyra Lewis, man. I'm starting to see these guys gel as a team. Like, most of our guys out there are bringing positive contributions, and then the guys that aren't filling the stat sheet, like a Garrett Temple or Sadaransky, I still see them making the right plays and doing the right things and hustling and playing defense. You know what I'm saying? So very impressed with what I saw. 51% 3-point shooting. And the way it looked tonight, I don't think it's luck. So I think this is something we can see happen several times throughout the year. We're probably more than likely going to be a 40% 3-point shooting team this year as our team statistics. So if we can get those free throws up, not miss so many of them, and start hitting those shots at the goal, man, I'm just envisioning what this is going to look like with Zion and B.I. Because you got to understand, B.I. didn't play tonight. Zion didn't play tonight. Albeit it was the Magic, and I thought maybe they could look a little better, but a lot of their guys didn't play too. Their best player, Jonathan Isaac, has got the injury thing still going on top of his vaccination stuff. And you also have Markelle Fultz, who's not playing, and I believe they're missing a couple other players too. So you ain't getting the best effort. It is the Magic's, but still, man, this is impressive for the Pelicans, and they gonna have them open shots. So I don't care who they play. Trigger Trey gonna get them shots. Devontae Graham gonna get his looks. Kyra's gonna have space to do what he's been doing. I thought he played pretty good tonight. And NAW is gonna definitely have room to operate with Zion and BI. So you got to be very encouraged with what you're saying, man. And as a team, as Willie Green said, this was an ugly win, but they still pulled out the win in magnificent fashion, and it was an ugly win.
Yeah, they did a real good job, man, gutting it out, like Coach Willie said, and he's definitely proud of that, man. And this one, as we get into even more statistics here to go over, as you can see that the individual statistics, the Pelicans did a very good job insofar as you look at the shooters, the sharp shooting talents of both NAW and Trey Murphy, and only post game when they were interviewing him, Jen was interviewing him. Trey Murphy was talking, and NAW came up behind him.
That's my shooter.
That's my shooter. So yeah, he was giving them love, man, and showing them love. Let's get into the individual statistics here. The top scorer for the night was Trey Murphy, the third. What we call him TM3, or the Trigger Trey. 29 minutes of action. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 6 of 9. That's right, 6 of 9. He shot 6 the other night. Made 6 of them from downtown. The first matchup, he did it again. 6 of 9 from downtown by Murphy. Finished with 6 rebounds and 20 points in the matchup. 20 for him for the team lead. NAW was there as well. In 25 minutes, he was 5 of 12. 5 of 9 from downtown, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. 19 points for NAW and 5 assists as well. 13 from Valanciunas, who was shown the door. 20 minutes, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown DC. He finished with 13 points and 9 rebounds in just 20 minutes of action. And of course, other players got involved. You've seen 10 for KLJ in 25 minutes. He was 4 of 10, was getting to the basket, even knocking down a few shots. KLJ looked pretty good in this one. He was 2 of 3 from downtown, finished with 10 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds as well. And then DC, look at the plus minus of some of these guys. So you had plus 21 from KLJ, plus 18 from Sadaransky, plus 10 from Josh Hart. It plus 11 from Najee in the game. So they were hustling. They were putting in points.
We play the right way.
They were hustling. And just like the family members was saying too, DC, that they did a lot of this without the big guys, the heavy hitters, the guys that do the heavy lifting. They
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
here tonight, and you seen this kind of production here. So let's get into the teams, the individual statistics. DC, take it away.
I think I understand Trey topped out, and they probably gave him play of the game maybe because he had the most points. But to me, the play of the game would have been NAW, man. The impact and the way he got his 19, and they mostly came in the second quarter. Most of them, he had about 5 points in the first quarter. Kind of made a lot of good plays in the third quarter, and he ain't really playing the fourth. But he ain't really score after halftime. So to me, man, when he got that hot hand and got it going, man, this basically just started an avalanche, and everything was downhill from there. So he'd have been a player of the game to me. I think Valanciunas' contributions, it don't look like a lot, and he's in the negative and the plus or minus. But if you watch that game, I was very happy with what I saw from him. I thought he was definitely they played him, you know what I'm saying, for as putting him out the game, man. That tech was ridiculous, man. The man did this with his hand because it was a bad call. They throw him a tech for that. And then the second tech, I don't even know what he got a tech for. But shout out to you, Jalil, bro. I appreciate that $10. And let me read your message, big dog. Personally, this preseason is more about the competency of our bench unit, Kyra, Thug Motivation 3,
Team 3, baby.
Najee Hart, Sadaransky, Herb, Hayes, Billy. It felt much better having an actual bench that can hold their own. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother Jalil. Much love.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. TM3, bro. Devontae might be joining him on that bench, man. I don't know. We could possibly start both of them guys if they keep playing like this, or they if they start Devontae Graham and they go with whatever reason, some type of substitution, and NAW and Trey, man, keep doing what they doing. I don't see how you don't put them guys out there together or put them in the starting unit unless you just want to save some of your firepower for later. You know what I mean? So, but we'll pull up the statistics back. Big Q. I had some other people I wanted to mention. Can't see nothing. Oh yeah, Kyra, man. I think his contributions too might go a little unnoticed, but I thought Kyra had a pretty damn good game, bro. Kyra played pretty good this game, you know. He had 10 points with you're moving it on me, brother. I can't see his stats.
Oh, you looking for KLJ?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm tripping. I can't see. He had 10 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, you know what I mean? A steal. And a lot of people was talking about, you know, his downfall would be defense. I thought Kyra was playing excellent defense, bro. To say he's 10 times smaller than Lonzo Ball, bro, he refuses to let people just easily screen him. I love that. He is almost like he was Velcroed or glued to some of them guys. How he was using his speed and then slowing down to be able to stay with him, man. Kyra is really starting to get it, I think, a little bit, man. And I don't know, Sadaransky might be the odd man out. I know we were saying that he might mess around and be the backup guy, but if Kyra can play like this in the regular season, the way he played tonight, not make any mistakes, you know, he went 4 for 10, could be better. But give you some points, hustle on defense, and make all the right plays as a point guard with the offense. I really like what I saw. And, you know, Najee Marshall, too, another guy out there. Can't undersell him, man. I thought he did a lot of big things. Just love his energy, his heart, and his effort, man. Every time he out there, he played like it's his last, brother. So really excited for our guys, man. I thought we had some great individual contributions. But as you pointed out, a guy like Sadaransky's in the plus or minus, and he didn't really have no great stats. You know what I'm saying? He only took 3 shots. He made 1, 2 rebounds. 3 rebounds?
Well, he had
No assists.
3
you know
free
what I mean?
throws. That's how he got his points. He
Three
missed all
3 free throws, right?
He missed all his field goal attempts.
Right, but he was giving energy and effort on defense, and even though he didn't have an assist, he was putting the balls in the right places for guys to find guys open. So got to give him a shout out to that. I just love the way they play as a team, and the whole Coach Willie thing, man. The love doctor himself, man. It seems to be working, bro. The Pelicans are to me, they're a team that I think are gelling. They love to play with each other. They love the game of basketball, and they love their coach, and they love their love doctrine. That's what I'm starting to see.
This is true. I mean, that's what buying into what he's talking about, sharing the ball. And remember, Willie would said a couple of things stuck out to me in the press conference, the post recap when they're interviewing Willie. We played that a few minutes ago. Was the fact that he says the ball will find the energy. So you circulate the ball, and he wants everybody to get a touch of the ball and get you keep that energy level up. And of course, he kind of told that to TM3. He wants to see more out of him. So Willie Green is definitely coming with. He might not have the best resume in terms of what you will want in a head coach, but he's been under some winning cultures. He knows what it takes to win, and the Pelicans have everything it takes to be a successful basketball team. And Willie Green's going to bring it out, and he's going to help him play. So we see a really good effort here in this matchup. And of course, on the back end of the loss, when they almost stole that one from up under the Timberwolves, almost stole it from them. So I mean, but this was a good win by a very young team. I'm very excited just by the bench. I mean, we have a pretty deep bench with a lot of talented people, and that's what I'm big on. We have a good starting five, but a well-established bench that can help either sustain leads or to go and get them if we are trailing. So yeah, this was a very good one here, family. We take a look back at the statistics here. As NAW and Trey Murphy III were the top scorers for the game. Ultimately, 18 3-pointers made tonight to run past the Orlando Magic. It was a struggle at first, but then when things kicked in, oh my goodness. When they kicked in, the Pelicans ran right over this team. They went from the magic to the tragic real quick. So, I mean, let's take a look.
Pelicans was showing Orlando that they could do magic.
Yeah, they just unraveled them. All right, the top scorer for their club was 13 points from Wendell Carter Jr. in 22 minutes. He finished with 13 and 11 in the time that he was out there. Of course, you had 12 from Cole Anthony in 22 minutes. He was 2 of 6 and 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He finished with 12 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. And then, of course, Terrence Ross had 11 points in 11 minutes. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown. He finished with 11 points. So the Magic just couldn't. The Pelicans turned it on and said enough is enough, and they pushed right past them, DC. So really happy about the win, man, for a young squad building on something.
Shout out to what was his name, Mo Bamba, man. I mean, he got racked up a lot of fouls, but I think they might have something in that guy, man. He was giving us some problems. It was hard for us to score in the paint when he was out there. I think he went out and knocked down 2 threes, you know what I'm saying? 7-footer.
Something else, yeah.
Plays excellent defense. He was getting rebounds over our guys. We're a pretty damn good rebounding team. Mobaba, they might have something in him, man. If they can get him out there with Jonathan Isaac, and I don't know what Martell Fultz will look like if he's an ascending player the way we saw him starting to change the trajectory of his career. Orlando might not be a team. I mean, people might go in there and just think they're going to run over them guys. And I think they're going to give some people some headaches, bro. I think they buying into their coach. You got to remember they got, James Mosley, guy from up under Rick Carlisle that's been with him for 5 years. You know what I mean? And I think they buying into their coach, man. We beat them, and we definitely, put 20 up on them, but when they were playing their top guys and before they got Mobamba in foul trouble, this team was right there fighting with us, man. So the score, we up by 20, but realistically, the Magic was kind of in this thing, the whole time too, bro, with us for at least until probably I think the end of that third quarter. That's when we started to kind of take off a little bit. But this may be they might have something in the making over here in Orlando. Not saying they're gonna be a championship contender or something, but just having a team that's no longer a joke of the NBA and a team that comes to play every night and is gonna compete.
Yeah, they just got to stay. The big problem with them is they got to stay healthy. That's the main issue with Orlando. They got to stay healthy. They're counting on Mokel and then don't forget Markel Fultz is there as well. So their issue with them is they're a young team, and of course you mentioned Isaac. They are really talented. It's just somebody got to teach them how to win, have faith in them, and then health has to play a part of it. But there's some years, in my opinion, all from developing into a playoff club. They still need some seasoning. To be honest with you.
They do.
All right.
Shout out to Devontae Graham, too. I almost forgot about him. He had a little bit of a rough game, man, but I like what I saw from him as a playmaker, man. He was out there getting dimes left and right, and he's showing you that he can be a traditional point guard. He probably only took 3 or 4 shots, but he was out there dishing the ball to people, man. So they won't leave him out, man. He ain't had the best game, but he did a lot of things that I was impressed with, even though the stat sheet, it didn't look great.
Yep. These it's very talented, man. We good, bro. I'm loving this, man, and waiting to see more and more of what's left, or what's headed ahead. And in DC, we shall see a little bit more because the next matchup, my friend, guess who it's going to be against? The Chicago Bulls, my friend.
Ooh. So we gonna have a little bit of a soap opera here. You know what I mean? So they gonna they definitely. I wonder who they're gonna try to compare him to. They're probably gonna try to compare him to Devontae Graham, but really, NAW is kind of who replaced Lonzo Ball based on his role last year. But man, we gonna see because Lonzo had what 8, 5, and 5 or something like that, and everybody all on Twitter going crazy, and the Bulls gonna
They
be
always
the
overreact,
champion. I'm like,
Kobe.
come on, man. He had a nice little backdoor pass to Zach LaVine, and he dunked. You know, it was nice, and he hit a little three and stuff. I'm glad Lonzo had a little decent game. You know, but it wasn't nothing. It was Lonzo. Like, as far as what we saw him here, it was the same guy. You know what I mean? They was oohing and eyeing over his defense because he shut down Laurie and all that. Well, we know Lonzo can play defense. Like, okay, this ain't nothing. I ain't see nothing blowing me away like how all this stuff I was hearing. You know, I was like, oh, Lonzo had a great. Let me go check out and see what the brother did. You know, I ain't no hater. I don't hope he just played horribly over there. But I wasn't all that impressed. I mean, oh, this is just Lonzo from last year. What we had on the Pelicans. It wasn't nothing, super special that he did. I just didn't see it, man. But we get to face them on Friday, Big Q. So, you got Lonzo, you got Zach LaVine. They doing crazy stuff. Like got our man, what's his name? Play for his name is losing it right now. Play for the Spurs in Toronto, Big Q.
I know what you're talking about.
DeMar
Yeah,
DeRozan.
Demar.
Man, they played DeMar at the 4. You know what I mean? They got some stuff going on over there that they're trying to
Very
do
talented
unconventional.
roster.
It is, man. And
Billy Donovan's an excellent
if
coach.
anybody can make three guards work,
It's Billy
it's
Donovan.
Billy
Yeah,
Donovan.
yeah.
And I know
Excellent
DeMar
coach.
DeRozan played forward with the Spurs, and I've seen him play power forward over there before. But man, I just don't see how they full roster really match up against us when we start mixing in like people from the bench. You know what I mean? I don't see how they compete with us. You know what I mean? So I think the Pelicans go ahead and take this one, but it's definitely gonna be a little tension. You know what I mean with the whole Lonzo Ball coming to New Orleans thing. And Colton, I ain't turned on Lonzo. What you talking about, man? I turned on him. I wish the brother good. I mean, I thought he was good for the Pelicans, but they was talking like everything I saw on Twitter, like he became an all-star or something based off of what I saw the other day. And I wasn't seeing it. I saw some great defensive play, and I saw regular Lonzo Ball, like how he played with the Pelicans.
You take a look at the depth chart right now. They're looking at Patrick Williams is out. Lonzo Ball, Levine, and DeRozan are interesting three guard look. And of course, you got Vujasev is there at the center position. And they got quite a few people that's out in this contest, but we'll have an opportunity to travel up to the United
What's up, Jerry?
States and take care of business against these people, man. So, DC, let's preview the Chicago Bulls matchup. Right here, you just seen the lineup that I have on screen. We put them up again. Intriguing and interesting lineup. They put in Lonzo to give him the ball handling duties for Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. Of course, Pat Williams is a real good player as well. He's currently out, so they'll use another player in there to kind of substitute for him. But they got quite a few injuries going on in this matchup, so it'll be good to see. It'll be good to see the Pelicans lined up against the Chicago Bulls. Hopefully, we can get a win out of the Bulls, take some of the steam out that train they got running now.
I think we do, like I said, not because of our starting lineup and how they're going to match up with theirs, but because of our overall depth. And I'm looking at all them red O's they got. Brandon Ingram might not play. Zion probably ain't going to play. You know what I mean? But still, we have no answer for Zach LaVine, obviously. Vujacic probably would be a little bit of a problem.
It'll be fun watching Trey Murphy slow him down on NAW. It would be fun to see that happen.
It depends on what coach decides to throw out there for as his matchup. I think he's being a little strategic in his starting lineups because he doesn't want people to. He's trying to let Trey, in my opinion, fly under the radar. Like when he uses them, I've noticed. I mean, I thought he probably would have started him this game, but I think it's on purpose. You know what I mean? He wants to put him with the bench unit and kind of do that, bring him along, and we might start Garrett Temple again. You know, a Najee Marshall or something like that. Najee Marshall might give Zach LaVine a little bit of a problem, but I mean, Zach dropped what 25 points or something like that in the first half the other night. That was what I was impressed with. You know what I mean? Everybody was tweeting about Lonzo, but I was impressed with Zach. You know what I mean? But he's not gonna play all game. And when they start going to their bench, I really don't think they can match with us, man. We're so deep with talented guys, and they're embracing their roles that I think it'll be a problem. And we'll start to pull away, just as I predicted from our first game. I knew it would be like that with Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? So we were getting kind of handled out, but look at our starting lineup. It was crazy. Our starting lineup was Herman Gomez. We had Najee and Garrett Temple with Brandon Ingram and Devontae Graham. Like it, and Minnesota's out there with Ant-Man, D-Lo, Big Cat. You know what I'm saying? They got a better starting lineup. Let's be real. You know what I mean? But slowly we came back and almost took that game because of our bench and our depth. And I think pretty much most of the teams we see that we play against, especially as of now in the preseason, you're gonna see that because your third guys that might not get heavy minutes, gonna get minutes on the team. And if we're doing that with the Pelicans, our third guys are better than a lot of people's third guys. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're not perfect, but they're better. It just is we got a lot of quality guys spread out. So I don't think Chicago can match up with us, bro. But they start lineup will definitely give us problems. Look for it to be a rough out again in the first quarter. There's gonna be a lot of energy with the whole Lonzo thing. I'm pretty sure. Is this gonna be an ESPN broadcast, BQ? You know, 'cause I'm not sure.
Nah,
But
I
they
don't.
might overhype that whole thing if it's not just a regular home. I know it's a home game this time. I told y'all last time it was a away game. I was wrong about that. But I don't know if it's gonna be on major television or not, like one of those major broadcasts. If it is,
I'm
then
not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up.
they definitely gonna upsell and overhype the Lonzo thing. But us knowing Lonzo, we don't know how that will affect him. Sometimes, bright lights make him play better. Sometimes it makes him play down. So I definitely think it's going to be a tough out in that first quarter with they start lineup. But once we start going to more traditional and more different lineups like Willie Green has been doing with guys that he probably would play together or would see a lot of minutes, you'll start to see that lead to slowly pull away or trickle down.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot working with a lot over here with the Pelicans, man. I'm telling you. And like my dog Teal said, we could throw. We got some people we can throw at Levine and DeRozan if we need to. Najee Marshall. We do have him. We could throw him at him. We got. I mean, you got guys like Najee. You got Josh Hart. You could throw at him. To slow him down a little bit. You got also Street Jacket Jones is another guy that's a good defender as well. So we got, and the thing about our guys, we got big guys that can move, that can do more than things. So it's not just they gonna guard you, but they gonna also can press those guys to score on them and also let them burn a little energy on the defensive end, as opposed to just go down there and score on the offensive end without much attacking going on. So I mean, we are intriguing, man, to say the least, and we just gotta keep it together. Yeah, go ahead, DC.
We got a 7-footer that could turn around and do a fadeaway.
Yeah,
have you ever seen that as a Pelican other than DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis? I know we had David West. He wasn't quite a 7-footer though.
No, he wasn't. He's more 6'8", 6'9",
about
somewhere along
6'9", almost there.
Now. Yeah, but
he got a legit 7'2" guy, bro. Yeah. Went in the paint, did a spin around in a fadeaway. Now, I give
he knocked down.
He probably only got about a half a foot off the ground, but
he got game, man.
It was beautiful, man. Valanciunas is gonna make a lot of these idiots in the national media eat their goddamn words, because I think he's a guy that could play. He could play like 22 minutes and give you 18 points, 10 rebounds.
His stat line tonight was pretty decent, DC, in 20 minutes.
He could have had it, and it was a rough game for him to start out. He left about 4 or 5 on the table, bro. Mm-hmm. He had some bunnies like right down there. He was getting fouled and different stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Left that on the table, so he could have easily had that probably tonight.
Yeah, in 20
He got
minutes.
ejected.
In 20 minutes, he had 13 and 9. So I mean, 13 points, 9 rebounds in 20 minutes.
It could have
He was
easily
on
been
his way.
18 and 10, bro.
He was on his way. He on his way. AL says y'all hitting the nail on the head with our depth. We ain't never had a team this deep. That's the
Right
fun
about
part
that,
about it. DJ says we had Alexis Jenkins.
You know what? We laughing, but DJ actually right, bro. Because
Uh-huh.
Alexis Jenka, he did a lot of stuff horribly. Well, the one thing I will say about him, he had a shot. But where you wrong, DJ? I don't remember him spinning around. If anyway, he was too goddamn slow. But you give him the ball right there, and he was spotted up. Oh, he knocking that down.
Yeah, he had a nice touch for a big man.
He had a nice J, bro.
For a big man, he played well that last year. We had him too. He was a big in that. He was really
some points.
stepping
We
his
couldn't
game
do
up.
nothing else. Q. We couldn't rebound, couldn't defend. He barely looked like he could move. It's like he just wanted to stay in that one spot and just hit them shots when they throw the ball.
Yeah, Till mentions, he's still better than Steven Adams. You're right.
He way better than Steven Adams. Till, dog.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, he better than him. All right, fam. So much love to the entire family, man. We appreciate y'all being in the building. Much love to the family members and the Flock Nation. Please feel free to hit upon the like button. Hit the like button, family, and join the Pelican Post Game Report through subscription. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button for a win against the Chicago Bulls coming up, DC, and that thing's supposed to hit on the 8th, so 2 days from now. Which will be Friday. We'll be back in the building 7 p.m. It's going down in United Stadium. The Pelicans will take it on the road, man, to make sure they go up there in Chicago and put that smack down on them. 20,000 plus in the building for Chi-Town, man. What's our guy name, man? From the Bulls. What's my dog name, man? It comes on from the Chicago Bulls podcast. I forget.
Oh, I forgot the brother. I know you're talking about
the
brother with the dreads, man.
Yeah, I forgot the name of his podcast. I was trying to remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah, if y'all remember the name of the brother.
He got Lonzo. He came in, rubbed it in our face a couple of times, and he dipped out.
SB. Yeah, you go. SB. Much love to brother SB. We should be hearing from him.
Hopefully, get him pop back up, man.
Yeah, we're gonna try to.
Nice to see him come in post game after this preseason game, man.
Right.
Well, we're gonna have a real man. We're gonna have it going on Friday because we got to do the regular show, man. It ain't gonna be condensed like we're doing today. So
right. Yeah, these here the recaps are condensed. Friday we'll open up the stream and Pelican family.
Hear from all you flockers.
Hear about the whole family, man. To hear from what they think about a week worth of Pelican basketball. Started off Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man.
Damn, Joe.
Preseason basketball. We got 2 more preseason matchups left to go before the regular season is upon us, man. And the Pelicans is showing a lot of promise. So yeah, I'm happy to see that. So with that being said,
Joe say Lonzo going 2-9, Big Q.
Going 2.
He calling it already. Goddamn.
All right. So with that being said,
from
man,
3,
we go from 3-point. Yeah, you don't have Freddie B to help his ass no more. All right. So with that being said, fam, I appreciate y'all being in the building. Much love to the flock. Please, like I said, hit the like button if you're not a subscriber. Subscribe and share the show's link on your social media feed. It helps out the platform. So with that being said, we're gonna chime out on that. Much love to you, DC. Got any last words for the fam?
Go Pelicans, dog. That's all I got to say, man. I'm amped up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fly high, bro. This season we finally gonna get over the hump, man. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be as hyped as it would have been nice to do it last season when we had 17 national games or whatever it was, 11. But they in for an awakening this year, bro. They ain't no way in hell the Pelicans don't make the playoffs. They got the whole damn star lineup got to get hurt.
We're coming. We coming for them. We coming for them this year. We got you this year. 3 is the charm. All right, we all fam. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Go Pels, and we'll see you on our Friday stream. Peace.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
What's up, fam? This is Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year, we gave away several PS4s and games. So this year, we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it that goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket to up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It also benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating and much love. Big ups to you.